YouTube, look, stop being a people pleaser. If you're tired of like just being miserable all the time and just feeling like you ain't worth nothing or feeling like things just ain't cutting up to be what you want it to be, that's because you too busy looking at what everybody else got going on and not worried about what you got going on. I promise you, you got motion. You got everything you need to get where you need to be exactly how you are at that moment. You don't need the fanciest clothes. You don't need the nicest cars. You don't need the best equipment. You don't need the shoot. I don't even know. Like, I feel like we get stuck in this whole pattern of keeping up with the Joneses. Like, what I'm about to say is cliche. You didn't heard it before a thousand times, right? And I do it too. I'm a victim of it myself. For most men, it's because of a woman, right? You're trying to impress a female or a bunch of females, and you just want to, you feel like you got to do all these different things, but then at the end of the day, you don't feel fulfilled at the end of it. You don't feel like, you feel worthless at the end of all that. Why? Because you're not giving yourself the actual credit, right? At the end of it, like we feed off of credit, right? We feed off, and I'm not talking about your credit score, right? When I say credit, I mean you want to feel like there was a point to this, because when that girl's gone, that point is gone too, right? So if your whole idea was, I'm gonna get these clothes, these shoes, go on a date with this girl, right? These $800 shoes to go on this date with this girl who ain't looked at my shoes not one time tonight, and then we break up. Them shoes still gonna be there. The girl gonna be gone, but your pocket's gonna be empty. Now, if you got it, by all means, you got it. But stop looking at other people's lives that do have that type of finances and comparing it to yours. Be who you are, and then be honest about your goals. If you want to get somewhere, right? If you want to be on the top, you have to put in the work. You have to grind. You have to be willing to sacrifice your time and your energy. And a lot of people won't do that. Why? Because there are too many people pleasers out here, right? You rather make somebody else happy, give somebody else your time, the time that you can use to be working hard and dedicated to your craft, because you want to see them happy, right? And that's cool, right? I like how certain people y'all can. I'm not telling you to be rude. I'm not telling you to be an evil person. I'm telling you to put yourself first. Put yourself first before anything and anyone other than God. Put God first and you second. Everything else comes after that. Why? Because you're gonna be the one, and when all hell breaks loose, you're gonna have to look in the mirror and you're gonna have to tell yourself, I didn't do enough. I continue to please others, and now I'm stuck myself. You have to avoid miserable people, and you have to stop trying to please everybody. You won't make everybody happy. And if you're making, I can't tell you one person in this world that is making everyone happy, that is making everybody happy. Look at God. God is not even a human being. I believe in God, right? But he doesn't make everybody happy. He doesn't. There's people in this world that hate that man. Why? Because he goes against the norm. Everything that God represents goes against the norm of society. You have to go against the norm of society, because the right people are going to follow you. The right people are going to come around you. The right people are going to support you. The right people are going to be right next to you when you're on top. And those same people that are with you on top, if you chose the right group and you were just yourself, and you did not try to keep up with the Josephs the whole time, those same people are going to be the same ones that you were looking at on your way up, and it's going to be familiar. You're not going to feel like it's anybody going to stab you in the back. You ain't got to look at your shoulder the whole time. You're going to be chilling. In a nutshell, really, All it comes down to is your ability to say no. Yeah, you got to say no to yourself and to others. Tell yourself no. You want that new chain? No, not right now. You stacking. Put that grind in, put that work in. And I'm telling you this because I'm a victim of it too. I've done it too. I get all this stuff because I go through this mode that I need this. I need to impress this person. I need to do this what they're doing because I want to get no. I'm literally right now recording off my phone with the phone that I use to stream on Twitch. Right? I'm recording off that on OBS right now, and all I want to do, I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to stop recording and I'm just going to upload it. That's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to use no editing software. I'm not using no major camera. I'm not doing that. I'm just turned on the phone, hit record, and we here. And I'm talking, I'm yapping. That's it. Just trying to give y'all some motivation. And some of the stuff I'm probably saying might not even make sense because I'm still getting comfortable on the camera. But I'm not here to please y'all. I'm here to provide information. I'm here to inform you. I'm here to help you. And I'm here to share my story in a way where it can help you better yourself. Because I've made a lot of mistakes. I've been there before. I'm still there in some ways. But I am working to get out of it. So I don't want y'all to ever think that I feel better than anybody. Because I'm not. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. Even at 26 years old. I'm 26 years old. I got a 7-year-old kid. And if you see my last videos, I don't have a job no more. Right? I'm working. I'm doing my best to succeed out in this world just like anybody else. I'm starting from square one right now. And I'm not even gonna just say square one. Yes, I have some things going for me that kind of keeps me afloat, but my choices, my people pleasing choices, those things that are keeping me afloat don't even feel like they're keeping me afloat because I made people pleasing choices that make me feel like I'm stuck at square one again. And I have to dig myself out of this right now. So that's what I'm doing. I am changing my habits. I'm resetting my life. That way I can be in a position where I can think clearly and not be so miserable and frustrated with myself because I spent all that time trying to make everybody else around me happy when the person I really needed to look at and give my time to was right in the mirror every day when I went in that bathroom, and I didn't do that. I thought I was, but I didn't. But that's why we here though. We here to learn. We here to grind. We here to showcase our abilities to thrive, to overcome, to change our family tree, to break curses, things like that. That's the only way you're gonna do it. It's the only way you're gonna do it. You gotta stop people pleasing. And you gotta start thinking for yourself. The Joneses move too fast. You will never keep up with the Joneses. The Joneses are too quick for you. I promise you. We gotta stop calling them the Joneses. That's like trying to keep up with Jay-Z. I don't even think Jay-Z can keep up with Jay-Z. That man making too much money. I know he's chilling. And his wife is making too much money. And that's another thing. Life ain't just about money. I know in this world it's hard. I promise you, I'm not gonna be one of those people to tell you, forget about money. No, you need money. You do. But I would rather have peace and stability than finances. And yes, I understand that finances bring some stability, but living below your means will require you to have, it will take away the requirement of you having ample amount of money, right? So if you are making $1,000 a month, why are you living in a $500 apartment? Why are you renting a $500 apartment? Or if you only make $1,000 a month, you shouldn't be doing it. That's half your income. Okay, I mean, honestly, that's not even that bad in this day and age. Really, I'm not gonna lie to you. In this environment, in this economy, 50% of your income going towards your home, that's not even that bad. Okay, especially if you got all the other utilities and stuff included. But what I'm saying is, if you already know that lifestyle in general, like your life, the main necessities, food, shelter, water, that stuff is already high, regardless of what it is. Why are you going out of your way to buy real expensive cars, all these expensive clothes and shoes, taking out loans for things that you don't need? Stop doing it. Or you're gonna be stuck. I promise you. I'm stuck paying off certain debts that I've been paying off for years, and I'm finally getting to a point where I'm able to start taking care of all of them and getting them out my way, getting them out my face. And that's because I didn't know no better. And actually, I did know better. I'm one of the worst ones. I knew better, but I didn't do better. I was so stuck trying to please everybody. I did not take the time to put myself or set myself up in a position where I can live peacefully. But that's what we here now for. We learning, we grinding, we locking in. You know, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Stop asking for more money. Stop asking for bigger blessings, and just be a good steward of the blessings, the finances, the things that you have now. Because if you're struggling with the things you have now, you have to look in the mirror and ask yourself honestly, am I the reason? Was I people pleasing? Was I living above my means? And if the answer is yes, change your ways. And I promise you, that situation that makes you feel so tight and enclosed is going to start to widen up, and you're going to start to feel more breathing room because you're fixing something, the actual problem, the actual foundation. You're fixing the foundation. The foundation is you, your mindset, and how you think and how you move. The rest of that stuff is going to come. But you can get more money, and that box can get tighter and tighter and tighter, and then you just feel like you can't breathe no more. All right, so y'all, think for yourself. Appreciate y'all for watching this. I hope y'all like this type of style content. I'm gonna be doing a whole playlist of stuff like this, just me talking to y'all, being real with y'all. This date life advice. It's outside the vlogs, outside of the everything else that I post, just life advice. So if you see me sitting in this chair, just looking at this camera, just know I'm gonna be spitting some facts. I got books, I got things that I'm gonna be giving to y'all, game I'm gonna be giving to y'all, and this is where that's gonna come from. Hey, please like, subscribe, and comment. We on the road to 1K subscribers. We're trying to get monetized here on Mo.tv. I appreciate y'all again. I'm out.